Koves, and I'm on location with the Angel Capital Summit, here with Startup Guru Brian Tsuchiya. Brian, you have a very inspiring story, and I wanted you to tell me a little bit more about what motivates you and why you started Startup Guru.
Well, Lynn, thank you for asking that. And what really got me excited about the business that I have now is that I created my own businesses for many years, and was fortunate to create some successful businesses, and I also learned a lot from the failures I had. And 4 years ago, I started having some entrepreneurs come to me because I wasn't working on my next thing, and asking, can you work with me? And can you help me with my business? And can you help me with this specific thing like crowd labor, or how to scale my business? And initially I didn't really take to the idea of consulting, and I didn't really have anything else going on, so I decided to get involved with their businesses. And I really enjoyed the creativity that I was able to express in their business, and yet not have to build the business. And it was nice to have that kind of break from building $1 million startups. And from there, I've had a variety of different ways that I've interacted with entrepreneurs, and I've landed with that I do very well one-on-one mentoring using the process that I've unveiled or created.
What are some of the issues that you're currently working with your clients on?
Well, one of the things that that's come up a lot with entrepreneurs is this concept of mentoring. Techstars have been very successful in mentoring. It's a mentoring-based program. It's also an incubator, accelerator, and there's other programs like Founders Institute that are really heavily mentor-based. And really, what I see is that there's this movement towards taking, commercializing mentoring. In the past, mentoring was like somebody that's experienced and maybe had sold their business and they want to get back, and maybe through the SBA or SBDC or something like that you would get a mentor. And it's very hard to find somebody that will do it for free and really can provide the value you want. And so I do believe that you'll see more mentoring-based programs that are going to charge for their services, kind of like coaching, but coaching and mentoring are different in some aspects. In addition, it's always difficult to raise money, and this economy hasn't helped that, certainly. And so what I find is that people don't have access to capital, they don't have access to their credit cards and lines of credit like they had in the past. And there are other ways in which to raise money for your business. Not every business needs cash, they need resources. And so one of the things that we have seen a lot more interest in now throughout the country with people contacting Startup Guru is in using crowd labor, which I mean by basically a formal equity compensation plan, which enables you to pay people in equity of your business, which everyone has. Right? You start a business, you create shares, you now have equity to pay. And there's a lot of interest in people because it gives you a longer runway, it gives you more time to get your business launched and created, and the expense is very reasonable to do that. And you can create, I had a business that which we generated $1.5 million of labor over the course of 2.5 years. So it can be substantial in terms of funding.
So what's next on the horizon for Startup Guru?
So then, basically, right now we're focused on finding people who really feel mentoring is something that they want to do. And mentoring is a longer, I was talking about the difference between coaching and mentoring. In coaching, you can hire a coach and you can do, a couple sessions of work and you can make some progress on something you're trying to accomplish. With mentoring, it's a longer-term engagement, and not everyone can be mentored. Not everyone is ready, and so it's really trying to find people who they have some struggle, they have some pain in their business, and they're trying to get through that. And getting through that means some involved process, and it could be that they want to build a team and they want to pay equity, and so we work with them for a period of a year, or it could be that they want to go out and raise outside money, or they could be they're working on their business model and they're not really clear. They have this idea, but they don't really know how the market's going to adopt it and how they want to get it out to the market. It could be stuff that they're working on themselves, that they really are at a point where they're don't know who they are and why they're creating a business. They know they want to be an entrepreneur. They want to do some work, on their life. And ultimately, with Startup Guru, we want to be able to, basically take this and create very specific mentoring programs so that we can roll it out throughout the country, so that we can reach more entrepreneurs and help them with this process we call Founders Quest.
So you mentioned a big part of your business is raising capital for startups and entrepreneurs. So I'm curious more about your involvement with the Angel Capital Summit and what kind of entrepreneur would best fit your partner group.
Fundraising, is important in the ecosystem of entrepreneurs. You have to have access to capital, and without that, businesses don't thrive and don't grow. And with the Angel Capital Summit, and the Rockies Venture Club supporting that, this is an ecosystem that's all about raising money. It's about angels supporting these businesses for expansion capital or growth capital, or even sometimes launch capital, or seed early stage capital. And so for us, it's critical to be involved at all stages of funding, being involved where angels are and helping entrepreneurs that are in our different groups. We have meetup groups, and I have some other groups that I run through Startup Junkies Underground, and helping them get connected to this event, and then ultimately the end game would be that they get money from an angel. And the angel component is a significant piece of the success in the ecosystem of getting businesses, helping them create success. And we're very fortunate that we've been involved in this for the last 3 years now.
Thanks for joining Brian and myself with this video, and if you're interested in contacting him, please see the contact information below.